Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny, and today's tutorial is very highly requested and I can completely understand why. This tutorial is for that super highlighted Nicki Minaj face. Now, bear in mind we have very different complexions, different skin tones, different undertones. She's very warm, I'm very cool. However, it is very easy to create a look like this. Super highlighted, just keep red brights in the center of your face. Do your contouring. A little bit of shimmer or illuminance creams definitely help and come a long way. We use bronzer, powder, we use cream. We use quite a few products that achieve this look. You don't have to use as many products as I did, but this is kind of how I interpreted the look and this is how I seen fit to create it. I'm moving my face around a lot so you can kind of catch in every different light, well, every different way the light bounces off my face how it would look, because it's a very flattering look if you are looking for that very sculpted, very sexy, high cheekbone type of face. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you would like to learn how I created this look, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so as per always, we're going to start this foundation tutorial off with a cleansed and moisturized face. If you like, you can add some primer wherever you need some, but what I'm going to do is start with a primer on my brush. You can see here I'm using the Sephora Contour Brush and Bronzer in number 43. And I'm using Mercier Foundation Primer. And I'm going to put some of that foundation primer on my brush and then dip it into my foundation. I'm going to be using Beautifully Bronze from Black Opal. And I'm going to start by applying that all over the perimeter of my face, blending very, very well. I chose to use cream foundation for this tutorial because it blends very well and you're going to have to use two pretty contrasting foundations on your skin to achieve that really highlighted, really lifted, high cheekbone look. And creams work really well together. And the Black Opal foundations are very creamy and smooth and they blend very well. They're inexpensive and they offer a really great range of colors. Concentrating, making sure to really blend. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is take a smaller brush like this. I'm going to apply a little bit of primer on it too to get the product working kind of good, or you can rub it on the back of your hand to warm it up. And I'm going to be using another Black Opal foundation, and this one is going to be in Truly Topaz. It's significantly lighter than my face. It's a yellow undertone, but it's something that can be worn if blended very well. And I'm going to start under my eye area and take it all the way up through my cheekbone and an upward angle. You can make a triangle shape, you can make a check shape, you can do extremely light under your eye and in here and then kind of gradually go darker, or you can just do one tone like I'm going to do right now. And you're going to come down low in your cheeks, not too low, but kind of low to kind of give a really round face, a round shape. And I'm going to take my Sigma SS109 and blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. That's just going to be our first coat. We're going to actually go in and make that a little bit more intense. What I'm going to do is take some of that Truly Topaz and do a little drop on my chin and also make a V shape in my forehead. Okay, and that's something you can go in here and do again. Okay, and I'm just going to take a clean, this is a Sonia Kashuk foundation brush, and I'm just going to take it and blend it out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of a lighter color, and that's going to be Heavenly Honey from Black Opal. and it's just a tad bit lighter. This is truly Topaz, and this is Heavenly Honey. And I'm just going to go in and add a little bit of a lighter color directly under my eye. And then you're going to go in and just blend that out. These black handled brushes that I'm using that are dual fibered, these are the HD brushes from Walmart, and I have a video, and I will have a link in the bottom bar so you can see you can see a review and a haul on these brushes. Okay, so now we're going to go in with Suede Mocha from Black Opal and kind of create our contoured shape, and I'm going to go along the sides of my cheeks, my jaw, and my nose. And she doesn't do too much contouring, more so highlighting, but contouring can definitely really set the highlighting off. So I'm just going to go in and brush that along the sides of my cheeks. You can do it in a straight line and then go upward. Don't go too far up into the cheek. Okay? Just going to draw your line and go up and blend it upward. And take it along the bottom of my face. And blend it out. Okay, so we have our contour actually highlighted. So we took some of the Truly Topaz, some of the first original contour color, and just added it. And you're just going to blend that out, and that is just to kind of give you that super sculpted face look. And you're just going to blend it out. Okay? Kind of extend this line outward. Then you're going to take, I actually have a beauty blender sponge, and go over and just kind of blend everything together. Also helps to absorb any extra oil, and it also helps to kind of just take the shine off the foundation so you can see exactly what you have going on. Okay, so next we're going to go in and contour our nose, and that is something that she definitely does pretty heavily. And I'm going to be using Suede Mocha from Black Opal, and I'm just going to take it on a concealer brush and just draw a line straight down, straight through, straight on either side of the bridge of my nose. Pretty straight, coming straight down. Okay, and then I'm going to take it through the tip of my nose and come that way. So you have somewhat of a little tip, and bring it into my brow area to make it look a little bit more natural. We're going to go in with powder and kind of reinforce everything we did, but I want it to be kind of wearable, so you can get away with this super fully blown out face. But for a wearable day look, I think this is more appropriate. And you're going to take your brush and blend the lines downward. Okay, and you kind of want to blend it, but you still want the effect to be there. And you want to make sure the center of your nose is clear for the highlight. I'm going to take that same brush and wipe it off, and then I'm going to highlight with Heavenly Honey from Black Opal. Go straight down my nose. And then we're going to blend it out with our beauty blending sponge. I'm going to leave that a little bit stronger than I usually would, because that is kind of how she does it. Next we're going to go in and set, and I'm going to set all the darker areas of my face with the Iman Second to None semi-loose powder in Earth Dark. And I'm just going to get some on my 109 brush and set in all the areas that are darker. So on the sides of my cheeks, on the sides of my nose, okay, and for the center of my face, I'm going to be using the MAC powder that I showed you in my November favorites. I will have a link to that in the bottom bar, and I'm going to set the center of my face with that, and I'm going to be using the soft yellow. And I know that it looks really powdery and weird right now, but you're just going to go ahead and lay that up there. It's more of a translucent powder with a yellow tint than anything. We're going to do a little bit of powder contouring to make those highlights really stand out. I'm going to take this cosmetics brush with my Mink Brown eyebrow powder, and I'm just going to take it along and sweep it up. You can lay it down and then sweep it upward. Coming along the sides. And then I'm going to take another little brush, foundation brush, it's Sonia Kashuk, and just dip the tips in it and come along and really redefine my nose again. Bringing the line in really tight because we want to get that signature Nicki nose, and just bring it in. And let me go ahead and blend it out a bit. And bring it up into here. Just going to blend that out. Take some of your MAC soft yellow and just bring that down the center. So I went ahead and I grabbed some Neutrogena powdered foundation. This is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder in Tan. I'm going to take a little bit to just make for a little bit more highlight because the camera is slightly washing it out and I don't want to change the color here mid tutorial, but I'm just going to go ahead and add that under my eye and up my cheek area, concentrating right in the middle of my face. Right in the middle of your face and right on the tops of your cheekbones, and just go ahead and kind of blend that out and up. I think this is the most drastic contouring that I would wear during the day. Well, not even contouring, highlighting. This is the most drastic that I would do personally for an everyday situation. Take a little small eyeshadow brush and bring it under my eye really closely. Last step I'm going to do is add a little bit of a shimmering, this is a bronzer. It is from Miljo Corp in medium. I found this in the drugstore. Any bronzer or highlighting powder you have would be good. This one actually has a little bit of red in it, and just a little bit. So it works for my skin tone, and I'm just going to apply a very little bit everywhere where I have highlighted, just to add a slight glow, light reflection. So when that light does hit your face, you are super contoured and highlighted. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I zoomed out a little bit so you can see it and took the lights down a bit so you can get more of a feel for exactly what it looks like after all that stuff that we applied on our faces. I hope this is something that you like. I tried to do it a little bit more day wear friendly, a little bit more where you don't have to be famous to have on so much damn makeup on your face. I actually like this type of look because it really gives your face dimension, and when you put your face in certain angles, it's just going to look wonderful. I hope this was a very, very helpful tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, I want to say thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.